Hello, you. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. Enable flash. Okay, hello, YouTube. Optimistic Teal here. So, if my tone or anything sounds off, something I actually want to talk about real quick is this may not be like my typical stream because truthfully, I kind of got to get something off my chest to sort of use this as a venting stream. So, if I'm being honest, like it's just something that's been on my mind, and I don't know. It's like ever since I made a video a while back, I've always kind of wanted to be more emotionally open on this channel, but like it's something that's kind of tough. So I'll probably talk about it later on. I'm not sure if I'm necessarily ready to talk about certain things. And oh well, hello Instagram notification. Um, I just got a. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so first thing I got to start off with, right? I actually almost got completely like scared for a minute before I even started the stream, because I was looking on Google and I'm like, where did I put my reference image that I was using? And I'm like, I literally couldn't find it for like 3 minutes, and I was so terrified because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this like then. So that would have absolutely sucked, and thankfully that was not the case. So I see that I have a viewer, by the way. Hello. How is your night going? Oh yeah, we got to draw Kieran. So okay, so I kind of just started off with the basics here because truthfully, the rest of Kaori is it's essentially just her legs that are left, and I hope no, hey, what's up? But no, the thing I kind of want to talk about though, I hope this doesn't bother you guys because again, it is something I kind of need to get off my chest. I really want to be more honest as far as my emotion and whatnot. So, as you guys may know, weight loss and lifting weights, etc., has always kind of been a huge part of my life ever since about probably the beginning of 27, if I recall correctly. So it actually started off as a stop drinking as much soda, and see, the thing is though that eventually turned into a full-on weight loss attempt. Now that's great and all, truthfully, but the problem lies in the fact that a lot of stress came with that, and sort of what I'm getting at here is that as you guys know, I made that video a while back talking about when I did not, and sort of the start of that issue and how it all began. So the moment I really start to gain weight, sort of thought always occurs to me that this is just bad. Like this is bad. Like I kind of panic a little bit because I'm like, whoa, this weight is coming on really fast, and sometimes I don't quite know why. Um, Other times I'm like, okay, I'll admit I cheated a little on my diet, but I'm like, that still doesn't explain like an 8 pound or so weight gain. Because even back when I was a really big guy, I would only gain 10 pounds maybe every 3 months, if that. So I'm like, an 8 pound shift is insane to me. So, it's always just kind of been a huge stress for me. Um, because truthfully, I feel that once I start putting on weight again, I feel like I'm kind of failing that goal. And on top of that, those that may be inspired by me, I am not only letting myself down, but I'm letting them down. Because I have gotten messages in the past where people have told me that, they're really amazed with my progress and stuff. And I'm like, and I've inspired some people to even attempt their own weight loss, which truthfully I'm usually quite honored by. Like, I actually feel really proud that I can inspire someone. But what the moment I start messing up, I feel like I just cannot allow that. I can't allow weight gain because I'm letting them down. Not just myself, but those that may be inspired. And basically, what I'm sort of getting towards here is I had encountered an old issue, meaning that I was really thinking a lot on, like today, this morning. I was like, okay, Telio, like, you're not gonna eat this whole fucking day because you have gained a good amount of weight in like a week. So, Telio, no foodio. Like, of course, like, I had tried really hard. I eventually ate once, and of course, I felt horrible. But towards the end of the day, around the 10-hour mark, I was like, I can't do this. I gotta eat. Like, it's just too much. And I've noticed that it's kind of been a reoccurring issue because even some days when I don't do that, I just kind of like that thought is always in the back of my head. It's like, Teal, you know you're gaining weight, and whether it's muscle gain or weight gain, I can't truly know. So it's like, for all I know, it could be, um, something that is for actual like no reason. So anyway, I apologize that if this is a stream that kind of bothers some people, but I do want to be more emotionally honest with you guys, and I hope that it doesn't bother you guys. And if it does, I truly apologize. It's just, this is some stuff that truthfully I try my hardest to shoulder my own burdens, but some days it's simply heavier than any weight that I have. Like, to sort of give an easy reference, like, it's just some burdens I can't really seem to shoulder on my own, despite how strong I think I am. And it's like, you guys have seemed really supportive of these sort of things, so I figured, well, hell, if there's anyone I'd tell, it'd be you guys. Anyway, I apologize. Wait, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. You shouldn't beat yourself up about that. Nothing wrong talking about things. It's better than keeping it in. Another thing though is I hate when people feel sad. Like, truthfully, look, in IRL, like, I may be a big guy and I may not appear like the emotional, sensitive type. Like, as far as physique and stuff, perhaps. But like, truthfully, when I hear other people cry or sad, I often get to the point where I feel like crying or something because I hate when people feel sad, and of course that always kind of put the thought in my head like, Teal, you can't tell people about these sad things because you will bring them down with you, and I would much rather be sad alone than be sad together another or a group, whether it's friends, family, or whatever. And like, truthfully, like today has just been kind of interesting because I didn't even really feel like myself. I tried to play some Overwatch and I was like, I just can't. Like, I mean, I had a few good games and I smiled a little, but I found myself just kind of going back to like just pretty much sitting there basically. And like, I don't know, I've not really kind of felt like myself today. And I can't really describe that feeling. It's a strange feeling, to say the least. I can relate 100%. It's not nice at all. Like, I don't really know. It's like, because like I've spoken with friends about this issue, but like, I remember one time when it got bad. I don't really know if I wouldn't say I have depression because it's not something that is very like to the point where it's like constant. But I do get these sort of days where I just feel like complete crap, and I'm usually just kind of sad. And of course, this is usually attributed to weight gain, and I try really hard to make it look like nothing's wrong, but in the end, it always kind of breaks through. And truthfully, I do kind of like beat myself up a little for that. because again, my whole thing is that I want someday I want to inspire others to chase their dreams and simply be who they are and overall just be happy. And if I myself can't live up to that, then I feel like, I'm just kind of failing those I wish to inspire, or those like just like cuz again, I've always just wanted people to really be happy. Like, and if I myself am not happy, then I mean, I might be making them sad by being sad, and therefore, and essentially going against my own goal. And that kind of sucks, to be honest, because I always kind of find myself in that dilemma, which is no fun. I made this thing right here like too big. All right. All right, sorry if you heard that. I just had to crack my knuckles real quick because like my hands get like stiff when I draw sometimes. It's easy tricking yourself into thinking letting down people around you. I'm sure no one thinks less of you in the slightest. I appreciate that. Like, I don't know, it's like it's weird. It's like once you're kind of in that state, there's kind of a part of you, at least in my experience, like when not wanting to eat, there's always a part of me that tells me just kind of like, you know, like this is okay. Like when you finally come out of it, you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? But during it, you're just kind of like, this is what I have to do, and there isn't another option, and it's like I don't really know how to describe it. Like it's just kind of like once you're in that kind of mentality, like I, I actually don't really have words for it. Like, I've always found psychology quite interesting on its own, and I really can't. I really have no words for what I'm trying to sort of even really talk about. To be 100% honest, it's like I I genuinely don't really know how to explain this. Like truthfully, like people always tell me like, Teal, you've lost so much weight, and like they can tell, but it's weird. It's like it's kind of like I have different goggles on, because it's weird. Like whenever I see myself, I'm like, Teal, you're still chubby as hell. You need to lose like another 40 or 60 pounds. And it's like, a part of me always kind of sees that, and those thoughts just always kind of linger in the background. And some days I often think, like, man, allow yourself to cheat a little, man. You've been doing this shit for a while, and you deserve a break here and there. But then I gain weight, and then it's just sort of a never-ending cycle, and those thoughts just re-continue once again, which again really, really suck. Oh, so once we finish drawing Coyote's hair, by the way, I'm actually gonna probably draw Kieran because I'm not too worried about the details. Also, I had to fix my chair, but like, but yeah, I don't really quite have words for it. Um, but truthfully, I thought to myself, I'm like, man, just draw, because I always seem to be kind of at peace when drawing, and I really love streaming. Of course, then my phone usually cuts out on me in about 40 minutes in. which always kind of sucks to be honest. But oh well. All right, we still have a lot of detail left to add into this hair. Um, if he commented, by the way, I didn't see it. It's just I had to reference for a while to get that spike right. Oh, I'm eating meals. Sorry for not commenting. Oh, no worries. It's just I know sometimes I miss comments a lot. Like, so I might have. Let's see here. Okay, so Coyote. I really hope I'm saying your name right. Coyote. Coyote? No, Coyote. Coyote? No, that's not Coyote. That's an animal. I'm dumb. You know, I'm just gonna look up a video how to pronounce her name one day, just cause like, her name is a tough one. But so okay, we got to do the rest of her strands here. So here's the thing: we did kind of mess up with proportions. That is such an old conflict of mine. Um, all right, so the hair, I think I actually kind of like. So it's actually going pretty well. You know, there's something I thought of, right? So what if you did? What if I did like crossover drawings, like how we were talking about with Dark Souls and or Your Lion Lore John. I was like, well, how would I draw Coyote as Kieran because I'm like the mask, and I'm like, I've been trying to think of a way around that, like which I guess I could just remove the mask and draw the armor, but I kind of wonder how I could implement the mask as part of the look. But it would be kind of cool to do crossover drawings like that. Although I don't really know how the hell I would draw Arima as Artorias, because, like, that'd be a tough one. But, where's my eraser? guess she could be holding the mat. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good point. If I really wanted to go half and half, I guess I could draw her dagger, or well, Kieran's sort of like sword dagger as the bow to her violin, and like, I mean, I know that would actually cut the strings to the violin, but like, it'd be a cool thing though. I'll draw it someday. That is not correct. Hold on. This is supposed to be really a narrow strand that kind of curves. Alright. Hmm. Hold on, let me angle this up a tiny bit. And then. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what just happened to my lamp. It's just being weird. Okay, so. Let's see here. Then. Okay, so. Alright, so not all the details are here yet, but this is actually going pretty good. I don't like how this spike came up. Let's do this. Okay. So, unfortunately, I only have 2% remaining on my phone, which really sucks because I was literally just at 80%. But it means I'm gonna have to cut the stream, unfortunately. So, something I actually want to say, by the way, is for like stopping by and on top of that, chatting with me about this, because this is something I'll be honest, I don't really like talking about, but I actually feel okay talking about it with you, so thank you. But I appreciate it, and I'm thankful to have someone like you to talk to. And that goes for all of you as my subscribers too. And I would hope that should any of you ever need me, I promise I will be there and try to speak with you on certain things, no matter what time of the day. And if I'm asleep, just like find a way to contact me until I wake up. But that's always been my golden rule towards any of my friends, that any time of the day, if someone ever needs me, they can always feel free to message me or chat with me. But but thank you so much for being there for me. And in the future, I'm gonna try my best to be a bit more sort of open with you guys, because I mean, truthfully, I think it's pretty obvious anyway when I don't tell you guys. I mean, there's usually some kind of change in my tone, or I just sound down as hell. So it's like, if I don't tell you, you guys are going to figure it out anyway. So I may as well. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. And as always, it's been fun. And thank you guys so much for joining my stream. Anyway, see ya. Hopefully, if my phone charges quick enough, I'll probably start up the stream again. So, who knows? Anyway, thank you.